Hi guys, so I have some juicy Teachers Chronicles. So as you guys know, I am teaching kinder. Lord behold, today some of the kids, they were a little hyper and I'm telling them, hey, you know what, the elf, you don't forget the elf is flying around and is checking, the classrooms to see who's behaving good, who's behaving bad, so that come December, Santa knows who's on the naughty list and who's on the good list. Fast forward. And this may not make much sense in English, what I'm going to tell you this first part, because this is a two-part story. And I go on ahead, and the kids where I teach, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking kids, ESOL. So I call this number on Google, and Lord behold, someone answered. So I was like, I expected a recording of some sort. So the lady, I told her, hi, Elf, can I get your name, please? And she's like, hi, my name is Elf Sparkle. And I'm like, the kids are like, oh my God, this is real. And I'm like, hi, Miss Sparkle. And I start letting them know, can you please let the class know that you're watching them? And she went along with it. So they were like in shock. So in Spanish, they say that when you misbehave, the elf, instead of bringing you gifts, you get charcoal. Charcoal, like the burning charcoal. So one of the students tells me, yes, I want charcoal. And I was like, you really want charcoal? Why is that? And he tells me, because I want to roast, like barbecue, some carne asada is like roast beef. He's like, I want to do some roast beef. Oh my God, listen, I tried my best to hold my laugh, and Lord behold, oh my God, I bust out laughing. Give me 1 second because I'm about to order my Starbucks. Okay, so the whole class starts laughing. I start laughing. I'm like, these kids, I mean, what was I to do in that moment? And while other kids are like, no, I don't want that. He came up with, I want to do some barbecue and roast some roast beef or something like that. Roast beef. Oh my God, it was to die for. I'm like, these kids, listen, I know I said this, and I will say it again. Teaching is hard, and especially that age group, because although they're lovely, innocent kids, they will put you to work. Mind you, just imagine having a class filled of kindergarten kids, and they're all complaining and they're raising their hand. One wants to use the bathroom. This one doesn't want to be my friend, and this one said a bad word. I just had someone say, he said today, what was it? Something with the F word. I don't even remember. I'm like, and you have to reprimand them. It's just hard work. But you have those funny moments, like the next story that I'm about to tell you. So my next story, this one is juicy. So there's 4 teachers, kinder teachers. And this particular teacher, she says at the beginning of the year, I wasn't there at the beginning of the year, but she was. And she's hearing this like bzz, bzz, and it keeps like buzzing. So she's like, who has this toy? I'm trying to teach, and that's just interrupting. And, all the kids point to a certain student. When they point to the certain student, she grabs the toy, and she's like, what is this? So she's looking at it, and blah, 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 blah. When she looks at it, today's when she told me this story, and I was like, I have to share this with you all. She's looking at it, she's like, oh, okay. Now, she doesn't know what it is, and she's just like, okay, this is mine now. And, until the ending of the class, she would return it. She said that thing was buzzing hard. Do you guys want to know what it was? Wait until I tell you what it was. I think you guys can only imagine what in the heck the buzzing was. Or maybe not, right? Kids have toys. Very possible. Well, it was a ring vibrator, like a sex toy ring. So this teacher did not know what it was until she, you know, she told the teacher, "Oh, this one keep playing with this," and they're like, "Do you know what that is?" And she's like, "No." It was a sex toy, and the girl had that sucker on all, I mean, the strongest speed, and she just had it like between her legs. This is crazy, crazy. And so, Lord behold, she takes it from the kid. She's like, "Oh, hold on, let me bring this up to the principal's office because you just never know." So she takes it to the principal's office. Principal doesn't know what's going, what it is. So everybody's like, "This is a sex toy. It's a ring." So the girl, she's like, she tells the teacher, like, "I want my ring back. I want my ring back." They bring the parent in. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Can you just imagine going to your daughter's school with the principal because your daughter brought a sex toy? So the mom was like, "Oh, I don't know where she got that at. We live in some trailers." Hi.
Because the double jacket chair doesn't bring plastic, so I never thought about it.
She lives in some trailer, and the story gets even worse. She said that her daughter be walking around, and she probably, thank you so much, she probably found the toy near an alley. We're like, even worse. I mean, we know she's BSing. We know she's lying. But why would you, do you not? Let's just say that story is true. Let's just say. Do you know how bad that makes you? Look, she said that her daughter, she's like, "Oh, we found condoms back there before." That's not even the point. Let's just say if that was a real story, even though she doesn't want to admit it, why would you let your daughter in an alley? You don't check her hands. You don't ask, like, "Hey, where are you?" You're not taking care of your kid. Like, what the hell? So, with that being said, I'm telling you that these stories are crazy. That's something that I did not expect to hear that story at all. And so it's in a bag. They place it in a bag. And I don't remember, did she get returned it? I mean, I'm assuming she did return it back. But the child was playing with a damn sex toy, and she brought it to school. Okay? These are some of the things that us as teachers, we deal with. And that story there, listen, I really, really did not expect that story. But, I mean, I started laughing because I'm like, the teacher, poor her, she was unaware of what it was. And number two, she was just like, "Hey," she had it on in her hand. And we're like, "Ah!" When she told me, I was like, no freaking way. So the mom blamed it on the daughter, that she probably found it in an alley. Can you imagine? This is my story for today. I hope you all enjoyed this crazy story. If you did, don't forget to hit your thumbs up. Subscribe for more funny Teachers Chronicles. Sometimes they're funny, and sometimes they are just serious. Don't forget to share. Until next time.